From the Oakville Skateboard Park to Drumquin with Brent Smith and the Track 2000 BMX biking. How did this all happen, Brent?
Well, it was a lot of hard work, that's for sure, from quite a few volunteers. BMX has been around for quite some time. We're not that well known with the general public, but here in our BMX club here at Track 2000 up at Drumquin, we've been plugging away at it here since the early 80s. BMX as a sport's been around since the early 70s, caught on down in California. Southern California is where BMX originated, just from kids emulating their motorcycle idols on their bicycles, and started to form the beginnings of a sport. And it did get its roots down there in Southern California, and they did develop a league and a program for racing the BMX bicycles. And we started this track up here in Drumquin in the early 80s, about 1981 or 82. So we're almost on 20 years up here, and still all run by volunteers. And as you can see, it's been a lot of hard work, and we're still loving every minute of it. So we welcome you guys up here.
And now we're going to see some racing and some tricks.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit of what we can for you today. We have regular goes up here on Thursday night for practice and Sunday afternoon racing. This afternoon we've got a few people that can make it up here, so we're going to show you a little bit of some jumping, a little bit of some racing techniques from a few different age groups, just to show you that it's a wide open sport. We've got kids to mid-age, a lot of teenage kids in here, boys and girls, and even some parents are riding. So a lot of fun for everybody.
Brent, we've got 5 young people here on their bikes.
Sure do, Ralph. We're looking at 5 riders right now, all boys right here. They're aged from 6 years old to 9 years old. So we got a young group here, but they're pretty experienced riders, these guys. They've been around the track a few times. There are further lengths you can go to this, but there are groupings underneath this too. So we have different levels for different age category. There are beginners, but today we didn't get a chance to get too many beginners up here, but it's wide open to all levels of bike riding. So we're looking at some pretty experienced 6 to 9 year olds here, and what they're doing right now is balancing on the gate. So this is what you do when you're getting ready to start a race. All these riders have their feet on their pedals, so they're not touching at all. This is a hydraulic and magnetic gate that is hooked up to the lights over here, and the lights go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on a green light this gate will drop, and they do 1 lap at a time. So there's a series of obstacles and bank turns. These riders are going to try to negotiate around there as smooth as they can, and hopefully come across the line first. Just a little makeshift race. It does get a bit more specific, but we hope to give you a good idea here. The riders, when the starter calls his cadence, they'll set up even further to this. Can you guys stand up and show us how you balance? So they can stand right up on their pedals, and they're ready to just bounce right out of the gate as soon as this light turns green. So we'll let the riders relax now for a second, and then we'll give a little commentary as they go around. They're just going to catch their breath and relax. They're trying to stay loose right now, but I think the guys are ready. You ready, guys? Okay, Mr. Starter, let them go.
Hey guys, set them up.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And they're off like that. So as we see, they come out of the gate really hard, and they're heading to the first jump right now. They take different techniques depending on their age and their ability and their speed. But you can see the basic idea is to pedal as fast as you can and as smooth as line as you can all the way around the track. We've got one rider sort of taking off right now. He might be a little bit older than the other kids, but this is a pretty good grouping right now. They're getting it might not look like too much, but they get pretty tired trying to pedal all the way around here. The bigger guys will go at a bigger speed, but these kids are from 6 to 9 years old. So I think they're doing a pretty good job right now negotiating a lot of these big bumps, keeping really loose on their bikes. They're heading into the last turn right now, and this will be the last straightaway as they come up. So we got our lead rider taking a little peek over his shoulder, probably getting kind of tired, but he's got lots to negotiate left now. He's keeping his head down, pedaling hard all the way to the line, and that's the way we race BMX.
We're with Caleb on my left and Brady on my right, and Caleb is 7 and Brady is 6, and these are 2 young guys that are going to talk to us briefly about BMX biking. How did you get started in this sport, Caleb? You're going to have to talk to the microphone. Tell us how you get started and how much fun it is.
It's fun.
How long have you been doing it?
2 years.
And you're getting pretty good at it?
Yeah.
And you're going to show us in a minute or 2 just exactly some of the biking that you do?
Mm-hmm.
And Brady, how about you? How long have you been at it?
A year.
And do you find it a lot of fun?
Yep.
How fast do you go? Really fast?
Yeah.
And you always wear all your equipment and everything so that you don't get injured?
Yes.
That's good stuff, Brady. Now, would you two guys please go to where you're going to start, and we're going to watch you do just a little bit of BMX biking.
All right, Ralph, thanks. Yeah, these young fellows are kind of quiet on camera, but I guess the real noise starts when the bike riding begins, eh, Ralph? So they got to take a second just to get ready here in the gate. They put their tires in where they're real comfortable with it, and then they get their pedals set where they're real comfortable as well. But you can see these guys have got some real biking skills for some little riders.
Riders ready. Onto the gate.
Okay, they're used to that. They're comfortable with that gate. They're out of there real fast and looking real strong. For, I believe, what did you say? They were 7 years old?
One is 6, one is 7.
For a 6 and 7 year old, you know, these kids haven't even been riding bikes that long. They're very comfortable, very confident out there, and they're just loving us. They probably expressed a real desire to be involved with bicycles from tricycles and whatnot, maybe riding the training wheels right off of their bikes around their neighborhood. And we have this club right up here at Drumquin Park. As I've said, on Tuesday nights they have a beginner night, on Thursday night they have a practice night, and on Sunday afternoons we have competitions out here. So little enthusiastic bikers like these guys can come out and blow off some steam and get involved with the exciting sport of BMX. And this is just the racing aspect of BMX. There are other entities in BMX as well. Freestyle is very popular, and it's got ramp riding, and jumping is another entity that's very popular. But we do a lot of racing up here and some jumping, and as you can see, the kids just love it. They can't get enough. They're up here as often as they can, lap after lap, and just loving every minute of it.
Well, Sandy Sharp, you're Caleb's mom, and I guess you see a lot of this, and you're quite a responsive parent to bring your boy and some of his friends even to the park here, BMX biking.
Yes, that's right. The boys really enjoy it, and it's been a great activity for them.
How do you feel? Do you have any concerns or worries about anything going wrong?
Well, sometimes as a parent, I get a little bit nervous when I see him going down the hills and whatnot, but it's what he wants to do, so I'm happy for him to be doing it.
And does it appear to you as if he's going to keep on doing it for a long time?
Well, we're really encouraging to stick at it, and he certainly has a love for it. So we also have another son that's shown a lot of interest, so I think it's something they're going to stick at for a while.
Have you got any words of advice or suggestions for any mums or dads that have kids that want to do this?
Go for it. If they want to do it, it's a great sport. There's a lot of encouragement. The people here are great, and I just encourage you to do it.
Arthur Zabinski has been trick riding and BMX riding for maybe a couple of years, and how have you enjoyed it?
I liked it pretty much. First I started off with my friend's Huffy, and then it just took off from there. So it's pretty fun.
All been good luck? Any misfortunes?
Well, I fell a couple of times and mashed my knees up, but now I wear knee pads, so that doesn't happen anymore.
That was a smart move, wasn't it? Now I think you're going to talk to us a little bit about some 3 phases of jumping or trick riding, and you're going to start off with one of the younger guys here.
That's Kyle. He's just gonna go off the jump, show us just basically how to jump on and how to get a little bit of air. So if you want to go ahead, Kyle. He's pedaling down fast. See, right now you just pull up, and see, he's only 9 years old, so he's not really that much into clearing the second jump, because the second jump's sort of long.
It looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, well, for 9 years old, yeah, that's pretty good. So, and now Will's gonna go show us a little bit of style. I understand that Will's only 12 years old, so that should be pretty good. Go ahead. He's going. He does a kick out right there, another one right there. Those are pretty nice for racing, and a third one to make it complete. And now it's Brent Smith's time.
That is the big guy here now.
Yeah, he's been riding for 20, 25 years or something. But at the chalk, we all call him Smitty, so let's see what he can do now. That's a kick out. That's a no-footer. And there he pulls off a nice 360. So there you go. That shows you what 25 years of riding can do.
practicing, and racing techniques are important, Brent.
Oh, very much so, Ralph. These riders will be up here 3 times a week just honing their skills. They enjoy the biking and they can't get enough of it. And it seems the more they do it, the better they get. Some of these riders we mentioned are 9 and 12 years old, a couple that we're looking at right now. But they've got years of biking skills underneath their belts, miles of bikes on their legs. These kids will be taking biking well into their adult age of life, and they learn a lot of other things, life skills out here. Just learning things about how hard work pays off. There's a good reward system in BMX where you're recognized for your achievements. It's a great confidence builder for the kids, and we just see the kids out here having a great time. The family atmosphere is unbeatable, and as you can watch,
Watch the gate.
we can just run these starting gates all afternoon, and these kids just keep on lining up for more and more and more. And each time they go, sometimes they'll go down and get a little bit of dust on them. Most of the time they're really tired, but you know, they just can't wait to get up here and get another lap in.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Here's Arthur, who's been helping us out this afternoon, showing us what some of the bigger guys can do. You can see there's different techniques to all the jumps. Some of the jumps have been, a lot of work has gone into these over the years. We've learned a lot about how to sculpt the jumps and whatnot, so we've made it relatively safe for all age levels, yet there's a good level of difficulty as well. So you can see there's a challenge here for the little guys, and they just roll over most of the jumps and try and keep themselves loose. But you can see the bigger riders, as they approach some of these jumps with some more speed, they'll actually take on some air, and as they get more skillful with their control in the air, they'll start to throw a few tricks in there.
We have a lineup of some older guys here now who are going to do some specialized jumping, I understand, and we'll look forward to that, as well as just some overall plain old BMX bike racing.
Okay, guys, set them up. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Okay, well, this is the first for me, but we're racing BMX here. I'm actually off with a bunch of guys. Just cleared the third jump. On a big jump. On a big jump. Another jump. Whoa. Halfway around now. Starting to get tired. It's a little rough out here. You can hear somebody coming up. Gotta keep it smooth. That's her.
More practices and more racing skills, Brent.
Thanks a lot, Ralph. We're at it once again. We're going to have another practice lap here.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
As the gate crashes down on another practice lap, we've got a few of our local riders doing their favorite thing here. Practice makes perfect, as the boys always say. The young guys like to take advantage of the air while they're at it. They really appreciate you guys coming out and exposing their sport. You can always call and learn more about our sport. There's a number we're going to provide here, but we're up here on Tuesday and Thursday nights and Sunday afternoons for racing. So I'd like to thank you again, Ralph and Cogeco, for coming out, supporting the BMX-Track here at Drumquin Park.
And to you, Brent Smith, thank you very much for your assistance and help during this taping. And ladies and gentlemen, this does bring to conclusion this edition of Municipal Beat. And on behalf of the Oakville Skateboard Park and the BMX Bike Park Club 2000 and Drumkin, we thank you very much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed it. So until the next time, keep active, keep involved, and have a good day. I'm Ralph Robinson.
It's so good to see my grandson again. He came all the way from Canada